Good morning. This is Dr. Timothy Scott Beck here at Life Point Medical, and I want to say hey to you. It is July the 15th of 2024, and I feel lucky to be here this morning, and we're running wide open on this Monday morning, and we are prepared to see you and get you taken care of if you need us, okay? We have been working here. We still are listening to our patients and trying to make things even better. So we've made a few modifications to try to improve some of your experience. Number one, we offer same-day appointments. One of our core values is we feel like the quicker you get to disease or something going on with somebody, the better off you are, better off society is, community, the whole nine yards. Save money, save lives, it's all good if we can get to you quickly and we get you taken care of. So we have a work-in slot every day here in the office where we really see anybody who calls, but we're going to modify our schedule a little bit more so that we offer more throughout the day for acutes to try to better accommodate people's time frames during the day, and we're still going to leave the late afternoon working schedule there too. We're just going to try to mediate it just a little bit so that we can better accommodate people with their urgent needs, okay? Because we're dedicated to getting to you quick and getting you taken care of, and we think it's valuable. And that's an urgent care aspect of what we do here. But we're a primary care office. We don't necessarily have to do this, but it's part of I think it's one of the most important things I do, and B, there is not a lot of other urgent care around the area, so we try to accommodate our patients that way. We're improving around here now. One of our sticking points every day that we have to deal with is people not bringing their medicines. The problem is we don't know what people own a lot of times. And a lot of times people want us to figure it out, which is fine. We'll figure it out. You just have to bring all your medicines and we'll look at them for you. What we can't do is we can't figure out what you're on and not have your medicines here. And it's over and over again. We try to tell people, we try to reinforce the value of doing this, the safety measures and all that stuff, but it's still very difficult, and I get the difficulty in it. I do understand that it's a hassle to bring all your meds, okay, but it is imperative that we do it. And everybody says, well, you got the computer, you keep up with my meds. And I'm like, no, the computer doesn't do a good job. Plus you go to other doctors, you go to other pharmacies, you change meds, you start meds, you stop meds without me knowing that. So again, there's no real way to do it besides seeing your meds and figuring it out that way. Some people bring lists. Unfortunately, most of the lists are wrong. And I've had a hard time with the list. Plus, when people do the list, they might leave out a certain thing, like how often they have to take the medicine. Or maybe they don't list on there how many refills they have left. And one of the things we do if you bring your meds and we see that you need a refill is we go ahead and do that for you so you don't have to fool with it. Kind of knock that out. So that's one of the benefits, besides just being safer, that we can go ahead and proactively knock out your refills. It's a constant battle. I get it. I understand the frustrations with people, but I also don't have any better solution than to just have you bring in your meds and we go through them and make sure they're right. The computers talk to the pharmacies a lot of times, but a lot of those features we had to cut off because what it would do, it would download every medicine that you ever took in your lifetime during this visit. So we'd have to go through and cancel 100 medicines just to proceed with the visit. So the system isn't done the way we need it to best do that. So it's a very difficult situation there. One of the things that I talk about with people all the time, we've got the semaglutide and we've got the tirzepatide shots here, and those are working out really well, and most people are seeing benefits from those. But one of the things that you got to learn how to do, and it's my little mechanism for doing this I call it the minimally survivable diet. In other words, I have a food regimen that that I can eat every day that's not complex. It's simple, it's somewhat healthy, but the idea is I eat the least amount of food that it takes for me to make it through the day. All right, and I have a breakfast that way where I have a certain amount of, I have to have nuts and cereal with nuts on it, something like that. And the key is with my minimally survivable diet is I eat that breakfast and I don't touch nothing but water till lunchtime. And I think that's key there. So the same thing with lunch. I have a small lunch that I eat that I enjoy. The staff around here make fun of me for it, but I eat a little bit of lunch, and that lunch carries me through the day. And I don't touch no other type of food consumption till around supper time, which is 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night. Okay, and I call this my minimally survivable diet because it's basically vegetarian. It's a very it's enough calories, enough heaviness on my stomach to get me through the day and not feel real hungry or like I need to go eat right then, because I don't feel like I can take care of patients appropriately and be hungry at the same time. So, but it's helped me maintain my weight now for years. I've maintained a certain weight that I am, and I beg people, even when they're on the semaglutide or tirzepatide, when you get to where you're going, the key is to stay there and never move, and that's the hard part. And the easiest way to gain weight in America is just not look at what you're eating and you'll gain weight, I promise you, okay? It's the way our system's set up. If you don't pay attention to what you eat, you will absolutely gain weight, and if you really don't pay attention, you will end up big, I promise you. So I want to help people with their weight. You know, you got to watch pathology. You can't overdo it. I mean, we all have to eat. It's a complex subject, and I want to help people with it. Now, what I don't believe in is I don't think accepting obesity as your lot in life and being done with it is a really productive way to look at it. And I feel like that's what some people are trying to get us to do, and I really just don't think it is, because it's not healthy, okay, and it's painful, okay. Just pain alone is rough when you're 100 pounds overweight, okay. So thank you for listening to me. Hopefully this will help some of you guys with your weight journey. I'm always here to help you, talk to you, elaborate it on more if you need to. And my goal in life is just to keep people alive as long as the good Lord will let us. And I want to help as much as I can. So that's why we do all this preventive care and trying to help people with weight loss and to live healthier and live longer. Thank you so much for listening to me. My number is 706-782-0016. I've got a great team here waiting to hear you and waiting to get you taken care of. Please call us if you need us. Have a great day.